What's going on YouTube? KoD here bringing you another episode of KoD Talks. As a few of you, one of you noticed, that was probably the only one that noticed, my boy Mango, he noticed that I didn't put out a video on Tuesday. And that's my bad. Some shit came up, I wasn't able to get it recorded, and it is what it is. I was on a pretty good fucking streak there, you can't hold it against me, this isn't my job. It's just something that I do for fun. I intend to not miss another one. I'm going to try my best not to let it happen again. But it happens, so whatever. But Mango hit me up on Tuesday asking me where my video was, and I told him some stuff came up and what would he want to hear me talk about on Thursday, since he was the only one that fucking hit me up and said, hey, where's your shit at? He gets to pick the topic today. And he picked a good one. He picked one that I've had to record 3 times now because I just can't get the wording right on it. So, thanks, Mango. You've made it a tough one for me, buddy. I appreciate it. So, let's go ahead and get started into it. Today, we're talking about racism. So, racism to me is a joke. It's funny, it's hilarious. But if you've watched some of my other videos, I explain how life is a joke. And I laugh about just about everything. I don't really take too much serious, and I'm probably gonna piss somebody off with this video. Know that I didn't mean it. It was not intentional. My views are my personal views, my personal beliefs, and you can't really hold that against me. So it is what it is. I look at racism as a joke, and somebody's gonna say it's because you're a white guy that's why you can look at racism as a joke, because you've never been persecuted for being a minority. Well, that's bullshit. I've never met a single person in my life who hasn't had some sort of racist remark said at them. And it doesn't matter what race they are, what religion they are, what nationality they are. Somebody has had something said based off of their race alone. I've been called a cracker, a honky. I've been told I have white privilege. I have been told that I, live in the suburbs, that my parents are rich, I live your typical American white life, which all those things are racist. Any way you look at it, that's somebody judging me based off the color of my skin. So to say that I've never suffered racism is a lie. Now, I haven't suffered it as much as others. There are white people out there that have had it a lot worse than I have. There are black people out there that have had it a whole lot worse than I have. There's somebody from every different race that's had it worse than I have when it comes to racism. So, yeah, in an aspect, I can't say that, I've had too much experience with it. But at the same time, everybody's had some experience with it. So, I don't know, you can't really judge a book by its cover. You can't say that just because somebody's a certain race that they've never experienced racism, because they have. And if they laugh about it, then it wouldn't have the power that it does. If they took it as a joke, if they just shrugged it off and whatever, then it wouldn't snowball into the massive, movement that the anti-racism is now. Which I get the anti-racism, I get the whole, don't judge somebody based off the color of their skin, that it's not right, that, we're all equal, and this, that, and the other. I get that whole idea, but it sounds a little communist to me. If we're all equal, if we're not different, then we're not individuals. We're not free thinking, we don't do things for ourselves. We are all the same. And we're not all the same, we are all different. I will look at you differently if you are different than me. And you can't sit there at your computer right now and tell me that you have never looked at somebody just because they were different than you. And I'm not just talking about race. Say they were taller than you. You judged them because they were taller. You hated on them because you're short. Or say they were fatter than you, and you hated on them because they're fat. Well, maybe you didn't know they have a glandular problem, which I don't really see that as an excuse. But whatever, you know, say you don't know their story, but you've still judged them. I have, you have, your mom has, your dad has, your grandparents have. I don't care who the fuck you are. You have judged somebody based off of a physical characteristic of them. And, you know, sometimes that might mean, you know, that they scare you, that they intimidate you. You know, there's a lot of white people out there that are intimidated by black people. You know, and that's not right, but it's not wrong, because that's how you feel. And can't nobody hate on you for how you feel. Now, if you go and take how you feel and start pushing it on others, say me being a white man hated black people. Just hypothetical, roll with it here. Say me being a white man, I hated black people. There's nothing wrong with that. What's wrong is when I go and start lynching black people, or shooting black people, or trying to find a way to make that black man's life harder. That's what's wrong with it. If I was a black man and I hated Asians for whatever reason, and, you know, say when I was a kid, I walked in and my mom was getting fucked by a dude, and there was a kung fu movie on, and then I just had an immense hatred for Asians, and I was a black guy. There's nothing wrong with that. But when I go into Chinatown and start lighting businesses on fire, or trying to corral them into concentration camps like they were Jews, or like the Japanese, or the Indians, or, you know, that's when it becomes wrong. Your actions are what's wrong, not your thoughts. So you can't hate on somebody for judging somebody based off of the color of their skin, because that's human nature. That's in our DNA. That's in our instinct, is to look at someone who is different than us and immediately, within 5 seconds, determine whether or not we're going to get along with that person, or whether or not we're going to try and help that person, or whether or not we're going to accept that person as a member of our group. And my group's small. I got a real small group. I don't really fuck with too many people. So everybody that's outside of that group is getting judged instantly. Be it white, brown, yellow, green, purple, pink, I don't give a fuck. I'm judging you because you're not already a member of my circle. So a lot of people have called me racist over the years because I make racist jokes, or I laugh at racist jokes, which I don't get, because racist jokes are fucking funny. Some of the funniest comedians in the history of comedians have been racist. You know, in my lifetime, we've had Eddie Murphy and Carlos Mencia, both hilarious fucking dudes. No, not Carlos Mencia. George Lopez, sorry. Both funny fucking dudes. Racist as shit. Hilarious. Make fun of white people all the time. I love them. You've had white people that, you know, are kind-hearted to white people, or I'm sorry, kind-hearted to black people, but they hate white people because they feel that white people are racist. But then they're hating on a race, which is racist. Like, racism's just fucking confusing, and it's hard to talk about, and it's giving me a fucking headache, honestly, because no matter what you do, it can be twisted into you're a racist. No matter who you are, where you come from, it can be twisted into you're a racist. And as a white man in America, I'm labeled as a racist automatically, which is racism. Like, but people don't get that concept. People don't understand that calling someone a racist because of the color of their skin is in fact a racist remark. And fuck them all. Seriously, that's why I laugh at all of you. That's why I laugh at everyone who's not in my circle. And that's why I laugh at the ones that are in my circle even harder. Because they understand where I'm coming from. They get it that race is a joke. And If I wanted to say white power, I'm immediately a racist. But why? I want every single one of you, no matter what race you are, to have pride in your race, because that's where you come from and that's your fucking heritage. You need to have pride in that. But this video is getting ready to wrap up. I hope I didn't piss you off too much. Make sure you check out Faz's video every Sunday. Leave a like, leave a comment below. Let me know what you thought about what I rambled on about. And until next time, I'm KoD. Later.